Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Strength Super Saiyan Goku. So this is yet another World Tournament and another World Tournament easy game. We're going to see just how good he is at 55%. Now very interestingly, right off the bat, he has 110% Strength type leader skill, which honestly is pretty different. Usually they have like 100%. Goku's the first with 110%. Then we also have raised attack and defense for one turn, which is pretty cool. Causes supreme damage with a high chance of stunning. Very nice. Then, of course, key +3 attack and defense of 150%. Additional 150% when performing a super attack, and changes AGL to strength key spheres when there are another 2 or more Super Saiyans or superheroes category allies on the team, with a high chance of sealing the attacked enemy's super attack for 2 turns, and a high chance of performing a critical hit with 3 or more strength key spheres obtained. Should you obtain a 4 or more strength key spheres, you will also launch an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. So getting key spheres and getting your crit and your additional built in is pretty good, pretty consistent, because he also creates key spheres. Links are Golden Warriors, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan Prepare for Battle, all in the family, the first awakened and trying the limit. And he's on a lot of categories: Accelerated Battle, Bond of Friendship, Bond of Master and Disciple, Bond of Parent, Child, Earthquake Fighters, Goku's Family, Pure Saiyans, Superheroes, Super Saiyans, Tournament Participants, and Total School. Now obviously Goku gains a lot of his defense on Super. Not only does he get 150% raise when firing his super attack, which will boost his defense quite substantially, but he also raises his attack and defense on his super attack. Because he has technically additionals and a pretty good crit chance baked into his passive, you may want to consider building him into additional and evasion. Additionals will allow you to benefit from additional super attacks, potentially causing more defensive raises and also doing more damage, and evasion will help him in the situations where maybe he is unable to tank, or there is attacks that may hit him before he fires his super attack. Now of course, no other real issues. Being a requirement to have superheroes or Super Saiyans isn't too big a deal. A lot of his categories can have you meet those requirements quite adequately, which in general will make him pretty consistent. Changing the orbs isn't necessary either. However, basically there is a little bit of a how can I say, like, yeah, a little bit of a reliance on orbs. Like, to get the really best out of them, you need the orbs. However, you don't need the orb changing to get the orbs. Does that make sense? So you know, getting like 3 strength is pretty hard without the orb changing, but you could still do it. But you do realistically want to get those passives met, because it's very important in terms of his overall performance. With that being said, he's a nice-ish floater / orb changing unit. Worst case scenario, if you are going to try and use him, then on the very least he will change some orbs and be a solid floater or second slot unit. He is one of those units that's going to be okay defensively and also do okay-ish damage. There's not a lot outside of that, unless you are specifically running him on a Super Saiyan's team to service another unit with orbs. Then of course there is that kind of trajectory to go with, talking about Kefla and things like that. But realistically, there isn't a huge market for an okay-ish unit. Outside of him being decent stat-wise, there's not a lot he brings to the table. With that being said, he's a solid-ish second slot rotation unit, third slot rotation unit, and a guy you can maybe bring along if you're looking to just grab some extra damage, and someone who's not going to let you down. And that's kind of realistically what Goku is. If you're looking for someone to fill out your Super Saiyan's team, or your superheroes team, or any team, but more specifically those 2, then he's kind of your guy, because he's going to be okay damage wise at a rainbow level. Should be pretty decent, around 6 million, and defense as well should be above the 500k mark once he does super. So pretty good stuff. All in all, of course, if you are someone who's looking to run him, then I wish you all the best of luck. Remember, all tournament units don't have like the biggest stat gain from dupes, so that is also something to factor in. Even if you do have him Rainbow, it's not like he's going to benefit hugely. but it does help him out and should push him a little bit up the curve. So in terms of priority links, he's got a great link set. Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, Saiyan Warrior Race, all really solid, super duper easy to get. All in the Family is also a fairly common link that he gets on Goku's family team, and I highly suggest you prioritize this if you're looking at running him as a second slot unit. So if you're looking to run him at second slot, it will be because you have a first slot unit that has All in the Family. Other than that, First Awaken, Sharing the Limit, relatively more difficult to get, especially First Awaken. Sharing the Limit is fine, but it's more a free-to-play link. But his link set's great. Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, all really good stuff, and he does benefit from link leveling with Prepare for Battle, All in the Family, First Awaken, and Sharing the Limit, all giving him good amounts of attack and defense. But yeah, overall, good unit, solid pick, decent at a lot of things, just not exceptionally good at one single thing. But still brings some decent utility and is a adequate performer for medium to lower high-end content. Anything without an AoE should be fine. You saw him here in the Fighting Legend Vegeta event, take an AGL super attack, and at 55%, that's really not that bad. So yeah, but that's it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Bye.